This is a paid presentation on behalf of Care and Comfort Products.
Hello, very warm welcome to the world of Care and Comfort. I'm Derek Marks and I'm joined by Managing Director of Care and Comfort, Andrew Gardner. And Andrew, we're going to be talking about bedding in this show, and quite often, I have to say, my experience of buying a bed is walking into a shop, not really knowing what I'm looking for, a little bit of advice, and then I make a big financial decision that I'm kind of stuck with for quite a few years.
That's right. I mean, you may only spend 20-30 minutes in a bed shop and you may keep that bed for another 8 to 10 years. We take a much more involved approach, so we find out a lot more information about you beforehand. For example, your height and weight, any medical conditions you may have, your sleeping position, any other factors that may affect the quality of your sleep.
Now, you're based here in the UK. Your company has around about 2 decades worth of sleep experience, which is good. But there's something very, very different about the way you supply beds as well, because you actually manufacture here in the UK as well, don't you?
Yes, we make our beds here and we make our own mattresses as well. And we make our mattresses in quite a unique way. We tailor each one to each person specifically, because they're each made of 3 different layers of foam. The bottom layer is a load-bearing, very dense foam. The middle layer is for support, and the top layer is your comfort layer.
And that means that actually, if I'm buying an adjustable bed, and we're talking about adjustable beds in this show, that actually both partners can have their individual needs tailored specifically.
Absolutely. They may have completely different mattresses, completely different bed bases, because obviously we're all different and we all have unique needs.
Now, this is a hard life. Now, I can understand why, Andrew, people do come and talk to you about adjustable beds, having just spent a couple of minutes on it. What kind of customers do come your way?
We have a range of different customers coming to us. Mostly it's people with some kind of medical condition whereby they need to sleep in a raised position. They might have problems breathing, so sleeping as you are now with the upper body raised really helps with that. They might have problems with the circulation in the lower body, and so they sleep with their legs raised. We also have people who have mobility issues, so just being able to sit the bed upright really helps them to get in and out of bed. And we also have people who just want one for luxury and comfort, because they enjoy reading in bed, watching TV.
And do you know what? I can completely and utterly understand that. Show us the range of movement. I'm not lying here just for laziness sake. It's so that we can show you the range of movement as well in the adjustable bed. So how far can we go?
So you're about halfway raised up now. I'll raise your legs up first, and that will start to raise now, and it will bend just about where your knees are.
Oh yeah.
Into kind of an S-shaped position.
Well, that's nice.
You should feel that takes a lot of pressure off of your lower back actually,
yes,
when your feet are raised up.
Okay, and how much further can I sit up? Oh gosh, you can pretty much go all the way, can't you?
Yep, very upright.
Oh, now that's nice.
I don't want to fold you in half, so I'll lower your legs a touch.
And it's true what you say, that when you actually return the bed to its normal position, that actually you do get that feeling almost as if you're being stretched.
That's right, yeah. After lying on the bed in a raised position for 10 or 15 minutes, even just with a very slight adjustment on the head and legs, you'll find once you return to a flat position, it feels a bit unnatural and a bit awkward. And
now, you're in control of me right now, but we're both holding a remote control, and it's not for the TV, is it?
No, it's not. This operates the bed, and there's several other features on this handset as well, on this particular model. So first of all, notice the numbers on the side. They are memory positions. So you can program the bed so that the position you're most comfortable in, you save it in the handset, and then you press and hold that number button, and it will return to the position that you've saved.
Oh, that's good.
That's really useful if you have a medical condition, as I mentioned, and you need to sleep in the same position every night. So instead of having to adjust it and faff around with it every time you go to bed, press and hold the button, takes you to that best position that you've saved. A few other things are, there's a built-in torch actually, which is handy.
Okay.
That button on the bottom of the handset. There's also a bedside lamp control. You can plug in your bedside lamp to a little box underneath the bed, and if you're sitting in an upright position like that, you might find that you're not able to reach around to your bedside lamp and switch it on and off because you're too far forward. So you can just press the button on the handset and it will turn the light on and off just like that.
Oh wow. That's brilliant, isn't it? That's a lovely little feature as well, because yes, if I couldn't reach right the way round there for a switch or something like that if I'm in this kind of position. So that makes great sense.
Yes.
But you know what? It's not just what's going on in the mattress here and the adjustability that is the secret to the Abley adjustable bed. It's what goes on underneath. So it's time for me to get out of bed and we'll go under the bonnet, so to speak.
Start your journey to a better night's sleep with an Aberley adjustable bed from Care and Comfort Products. We hand-build bespoke adjustable beds and foam mattresses to suit all needs, and with a 10-year guarantee, with over 2 decades of experience and a personal service that's second to none. What have you got to lose? Your next step now is to request your free, no-obligation information pack to find out more about the options available. To receive yours, call Andrew and his friendly team on the telephone number on screen or visit careandcomfort.co.uk.
So as you can see, we've taken one of the mattresses off on one side, and actually, Andrew, what we see underneath is very different than if we took our own mattress off the bed at home.
Yeah, most beds have a wooden slatted base underneath the mattress. You'll see here there's a series of plastic pods, and the idea behind this system is that it helps distribute your body weight more evenly across the frame and helps reduce pressure on your contact points when you're on the mattress.
Okay, so a traditional spring, I guess, just goes up and down, and this has a bigger range of movement.
Yeah, as you see, these are fixed on the slats underneath, and they will move individually all directions like this, as well as obviously taking your weight downwards like this.
Okay, now I can see you've got 3 different types there, and I can see that they're configured.
That's right.
Different types across the bed. Talk me through that.
So these are 3 different levels of firmness. The whiter ones here, which are positioned in your shoulder and your neck, these are the softest ones here, and as you push down on them, you tell they're fairly soft, and they absorb that pressure there on your shoulders. The ones with the red section in the middle, these are actually the firmest ones, because when you're sitting upright in bed, more of your weight goes into your middle section and that you become a point load. So this needs to be firmer.
So that's where you need the most support.
Yes, right, to provide more support there. And the other grey ones, these are the medium firmness ones, and they kind of fill in the blanks in between.
And so they're just giving you that absolute range of movement in every different direction to support the levels of the mattresses.
Yep, that's right. So they move, as you move on the bed, they will move with you, and they help distribute your body weight rather than be on a solid wooden slat surface like that, where there's much more pressure kind of build up there.
So this is kind of the latest in bed technology, so to speak.
It looks very space age, doesn't it? Very futuristic. Yes, it is. Not many people do these, to be honest with you. They're quite a premium option. They are at the higher end of the adjustable bed market.
And actually, I have to say that if down the line, you know, if you blow a spring in a mattress, the whole thing has to go. If there's a problem with one pod, it can be replaced.
That's right. You can twist each pod individually about 45 degrees and replace them. What that also gives you the option of doing is rearranging the layout so you can completely change the feel of this base. If you find that it's actually too firm in the centre, perhaps where your hips are, you could swap those ones with the lighter ones at the top there, and that will change the feel of it and will help reduce pressure even more on your midsection, because it'll be a lot softer there.
So that's what happens under the mattress, but let us show you one of the most revolutionary personalised mattresses. So what Care and Comfort can do for you in terms of a mattress is something I don't think anyone else can in the UK.
I don't think so. We're a lot more customisable and a lot more bespoke, I think, than most other companies.
And here to demonstrate that, we've got 3 different, I know that it looks like big licorice all sorts, but they're not. They're actually the different configurations of mattress that you can actually put together to make really an absolute bespoke mattress to me.
Yes, these are the cross sections of our mattresses. So we'll start off with this one. This is the Ultima 50 mattress, which is what the majority of people have. It's a very medium firm memory foam mattress, and it's suitable for the majority of people. You'll see it's made up of these 3 layers here. So the bottom layer is the load-bearing foam. This is really dense. You wouldn't want to lie on top of it, but it holds your weight. The middle layer is supportive. The top layer is the memory foam, and this is 65 millimetres of memory foam here, which is actually rather a lot compared to a lot of other memory foam mattresses. It
is actually. I have to say, when you sink your fingers into this memory foam, it is just rich and luscious and luxurious, let me tell you.
This is suitable for people up to around 17, 18 stone. These 3 cross sections have all got the same top layer of memory foam, but what's different is what's underneath, and that makes a big difference to the feel of the mattress.
Okay, and you work this out from the initial assessment.
Absolutely,
the details that you take at the beginning about height and size and weight, etc., etc.
Sleeping position.
And that determines the configuration. And we've got them all bonded here together right now, but in your mattress, actually, they are as 3 individual layers.
That's right. We don't glue them together. And the reason for that, there's 2 reasons actually. First is that memory foam is, and all these base layers of foam as well. They're open-celled, so air passes through them. If you glue the layers of foam, that creates a barrier between the layers of foam, preventing the airflow passing through, and will create a warmer feeling mattress, which that is people's concern.
Yes,
sometimes
that you can overheat
with memory foam as well.
But that also means as well, if your needs change or if it's not completely right first time, you can swap them out.
Second reason is we can change individual layers. As you all know, you have a mattress for 8 to 10 years, you change it, it's going to feel different, uncomfortable. It will take a bit of time to get used to. It might take 3 or 4 weeks, because not only are you breaking in a new mattress, your body's getting used to a new feel mattress as well. So we have this option where if your mattress is too firm or too soft after 3 or 4 weeks of giving it a good fair trial, we will send a replacement layer of foam for you, and that will change the feel of the mattress to make it just right.
So how does this one then differ from this one?
So they've both got the same 2 top layers. The bottom layer is this darker blue foam. That's a much more heavier duty foam, and this will make our firm mattress, which is called the Ultima 75.
Okay, so that's better for maybe a bed that does need to carry a little more weight. It's going to give that extra support.
Typically, if people are over kind of around the 18 stone mark, or people who just like a very firm mattress. You don't have to be of a certain weight to have that one at all, but just if you like the feel of a firm mattress.
And at the other end of the scale, we've got something a little bit lighter.
That's right. So we've got the same bottom layer as the Ultima 50 on this side, but it's got a different middle layer. This light blue foam here makes it a much softer mattress, and that's really for people under 9 stone who would feel that the medium or the firm mattress would just be very firm, because obviously there's less weight to them.
And we've got this one here as well, and
Yes.
there are some people that don't necessarily like the feel of memory foam.
That's right.
And like that more sort of traditional feel. But actually
Yeah.
there's another reason for a non-memory foam option as well, isn't there?
That's right. As we've gone over, some of our customers have mobility issues and may struggle to move around in the bed. What they find is that memory foam, because it moulds around you, it doesn't help them and actually hinders the kind of rolling around and repositioning in bed. So we introduced this top layer of foam here, and it actually feels more like a sprung, bouncier mattress. It's not memory foam. When you press down, you can see it bounces back straight away, and this gives a little bit of extra bounce and a movement for people who find it difficult to move over in bed.
Yeah, so it's still comfortable, but it's actually bringing you straight back to your original position.
That's right, yeah. This is a in-between medium and firm. It's firmer, it's definitely firmer than the Ultima 50, but it's not as firm as the Ultima 75.
So by completing the assessment with Care and Comfort, we can decide and work with you to find the ultimate mattress that is absolutely almost prescription written for you.
Start your journey to a better night's sleep with an Aberley adjustable bed from Care and Comfort Products. We hand build bespoke adjustable beds and foam mattresses to suit all needs, and with a 10-year guarantee, with over 2 decades of experience and a personal service that's second to none. What have you got to lose? Your next step now is to request your free, no obligation information pack to find out more about the options available. To receive yours, call Andrew and his friendly team on the telephone number on screen, or visit careandcomfort.co.uk.
So Andrew, let's go right back to the beginning. I'm very, very interested in an adjustable bed, and Care and Comfort can give me a really enhanced service compared to other retailers too. So let's talk through that. What do I do initially?
First thing to do is call and request one of our information packs, and included in the information pack is an assessment form. That's where you give us all the details that we need to kind of create and prescribe the right bed and mattress solution for you. After that, we go through those answers, we plan what we think you need, what's best for you, and we set up a consultation, either in person in our showroom or over the phone. We do about half of our sales just over the phone and half in person. So if you're concerned about buying from a distance from us, then we can do just, we can do all over the phone. You don't have to worry about coming to see us or making the journey unless you really want to.
And so in terms of choosing fabric colours and fabric styles as well, because I know we can customise lots of elements of our bed. Remember, we're creating a bespoke bed. We can do all of that either on the phone or via email, very nice and calmly with you.
All you have to do is give me an idea of the colour you'd like. I'll send you fabric samples in the post. So if you want green, for example, I'll send you green fabrics of the traditional type, the contemporary type, the kind of the suede or faux leather, all those kind of things, and you can make your decision on that. If none of those are suitable, I'll send you another load of samples, and I'm sure we'll find something that's just right.
And when we've made our decision from there, actually, I'm dealing with you and your team all of the way through.
Yeah, all the way through. It's just us. Most of the time might just be me dealing with you as well. So we like to just really get to know our customers. A big part of our business is actually forming very long-term relationships. We do get a lot of referrals and second and third generation referrals from our customers because of that intimate personal service that we give.
And when it comes to installing something like an adjustable bed, well, I haven't got the first clue whatsoever. Does someone come and install it for me?
Yep, so my service engineer will come and install the bed for you, show you everything you need to know on how it works, make sure you're completely happy with functioning the bed. We can even program it in for you, so to get those saved positions that's just right for your sleeping needs. And then we'll be on our way.
And you take all the packaging and everything else away, which is fantastic in this day and age as well. Yeah. And if I do along the way, obviously there are motors and things involved in an adjustable bed. If I do come across any issues along the way, you're there to help too. Yeah,
this is the big difference about buying sort of from a manufacturer as opposed to a retailer. So we keep parts in stock. We know how to service and maintain, replace parts if they ever go wrong. Sometimes, obviously, after years of use, things do wear out and need replacing. We can just replace either the motor or the handset as opposed to having to replace the whole new bed.
Because it's very modular actually, so it is very serviceable as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well actually, you know what, often the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Let's hear from some of the customers who've had amazing service from Care and Comfort.
Since our Aberley adjustable bed arrived, I have had the best quality of sleep ever. The quality and comfort of the bed is outstanding, and the care, patience and professionalism of all staff involved was wonderful. Wow, the total experience with Care and Comfort has been extraordinary. From the minute you picked up the phone, I heard a friendly, knowledgeable voice who actually understood our needs. Our first night's sleep was brilliant. For the first time in 20 years, my husband awoke with no backache. I am delighted with my new adjustable bed. At last, I'm able to enjoy a good night's rest, and this has made such a difference to my overall well-being. I would certainly recommend you to anyone anticipating the purchase of adjustable beds. These are just a few of the thousands of customers who have chosen a bespoke Aberley adjustable bed for a better night's sleep. Request your free information pack now by calling the telephone number on screen or visit our website.
It's great to know, isn't it, when you're making a decision like this, that you can have something that completely and utterly keys in with you, your tastes, your life as well. So we're going to look now at a small selection of the vast choice of fabric selection, because obviously if you are going for the headboard option, you've got the trim at the bottom of the bed as well, all of which coated in the fabric of your choice. Yep. And we've got, there are just huge selections of colours. So whether you are going for something neutral to suit your existing decor, or if you want something a little lighter, brighter, then you can do that.
That's right. What we find is people either go for a fairly neutral colour for the bed if they have a lot of accent colours in the room already, or quite bold colours already. They want something that will just not deter from the other accessories they already have in the room. Or if they've got a fairly neutral coloured room, they'll go for quite a bold colour for the bed to make a real big statement piece.
I tell you what I love, and I've never seen this before in terms of accessorising on a bed, is a texture like this. I think this is just yummy, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's very, very rich.
It's really soft to touch as well.
It's luxurious, isn't it? It's beautiful, and you can have it in lots and lots of different colours, as you can see. So you can really go quite bright if you want to, in these lovely kind of velvets. Is it a decision which people take a long time to make? This is probably the
longest decision-making process of the whole thing, obviously, because it affects how it looks. But we normally always find something that somebody likes.
I love these as well.
Yeah.
So if you want a simulated leather or a suede feel, then that can come in lots and lots of different colour tones as well.
They're gorgeous
for you.
in the natural colours, though, sort of the
They
browns
are.
and the stone.
Aren't they beautiful? So the choices, and these are just the swatches we have here, are just a very, very small selection of the massive choice. So again, and that's all part of the service, isn't it, with Care and Comfort, is having that choice.
Yeah. I mean, if you look around for adjustable beds, a lot of the time they're only available in cream or grey.
The way they come.
Yeah. And you don't have very much choice at all, but we've done lots of bright, bold colours, and they just look great. I mean, there's no reason for it to look like a dull and boring bed just because it's an adjustable bed.
The great thing about having an adjustable bed is that you can have it just the way you want it. It's a special piece of your life. It's about sleep, and we spend a lot of time in our bed as well. So we're going to look now at the different ways that you can completely and utterly customise and make your Care and Comfort bed absolutely yours.
Start your journey to a better night's sleep with an Aberley adjustable bed from Care and Comfort Products. We hand build bespoke adjustable beds and foam mattresses to suit all needs, and with a 10-year guarantee, with over 2 decades of experience and a personal service that's second to none. What have you got to lose? Your next step now is to request your free, no obligation information pack to find out more about the options available. To receive yours, call Andrew and his friendly team on the telephone number on screen or visit careandcomfort.co.uk.
So a big part of what happens here at Care and Comfort is that we find the complete solution for you. And actually, it's almost like you've thought of everything, Andrew. I guess it's things that your customers have asked for over the years. So you can have a lot more than just the bed.
Yeah, there's lots of different accessories available for the bed. Main one that people ask for is storage, under bed storage.
It's always a big
drawers.
problem, isn't it?
Yes. So we have 2 sizes of drawers that we produce.
Okay.
And what's interesting and unique about our drawers is that they're mounted on casters underneath. So
Let's
they're
have a
not
little
on-
look, shall we?
They're not on sliders, on rails,
okay.
so they come all the way out.
So they can move in different directions, and we can clean underneath as well.
That's right, you get the hoover underneath because it's a big dust trap underneath beds.
I'm told these are super strong as well.
They are.
Even, which you would never dare to do on most of your existing bed
They're
drawers, would you?
solid wood drawers, which is why they've got the strength for you to stand in them. So they're not just that thin bit of chipboard underneath. So they can take a lot of weight. But
And they go in beautifully as well, don't they? And they're nicely finished off in the fabric of your choice as well.
Yep, matching the bed surround, and very popular with the customers.
And we can also be talking about bedside furniture
Yes.
as well.
So something that's you might not think about when you're buying an adjustable bed is that when you're sitting upright and you might be just reading or enjoying a cup of tea in bed, you're going to be quite a bit further forward than your bedside cabinet, which is why we have these. Now these are bespoke and custom-made cabinets, not by us but by a good friend of ours, and these work really well with adjustable beds because you can pop this top drawer out, balance your cup of tea or book on there, and when you're sitting upright it's just a nice easy reach.
Fantastic. And you've still got plenty of storage space underneath that as well. You've got the 2 drawers, which are incredibly well made. You've also got the addition of the light as well, which is with some models, and you can add it to others too.
Yeah.
And that is worked by the control.
It is, yeah. So the light is plugged into a box underneath the bed, and if you just press the middle button on top there,
There you
that
go.
will turn it off and on.
That's really clever. Now, the one I love, and I know the one that will appeal to most of you watching this right now, is something else which you can add, because already we have the comfort of adjusting the bed, but also there's a bit of an experience that we can have whilst we're in bed as well.
So this is the 5-point massage system that we install into the base layer of the mattress. We can put them into any of the mattresses. So there are 5 pods that run throughout the length of the mattress, and it just gives a really nice massaging feel.
Okay, well, I heard the word massage. I'm not going to wait for an invitation twice.
Go
We'll
on.
give this a little bit of a try, shall we? So, think about this at home. Think about, first of all, how long we spend. Is it a third of our lives, Andrew, we spend in bed?
Yeah.
And actually, it might be more if you're convalescing, or, you know, there's a reason why you need to spend more time in bed. I could never spend enough time in bed. Oh, my word.
There we
Okay,
go.
so talk to me about how that's actually working, because actually
So
the
what
lights
this is-
will show you too,
What
won't
this
they?
is doing now is wave the wave function. So it's kind of waving through the length of the mattress, and you can see the different areas of the body that it's affecting at each time.
Ah, okay. So I could have more or less in certain
What we
parts?
can do is we can just turn off some of the pods. So now it's just in your neck and mid-back.
Wow, that feels lovely actually.
We can control the speed and intensity of the massage function as well. So we can crank up the speed
Oh
there.
wow.
And then we can crank up the power.
And actually you said that a lot of people put this on because it actually has an auto shut-off function.
That's
as well,
right. Some
doesn't it?
people like to go to sleep with it at night because it shuts off after about 15 minutes, and it's just a very nice, relaxing way to get off to sleep.
It is fantastic, and I have to tell you, I know that Andrew is far too modest to tell you himself, but actually the addition is a very, very good value addition as well. It's not a lot extra to add.
That's right.
Basically your own personal masseuse in bed.
And it lasts a long time. We have customers ringing up to replace their mattresses after the recommended 8 years or so, and their massage is still working perfectly fine. So when we make the new mattresses for them, we send them out with the cutouts in place, and they transfer over the massage units themselves.
So this is massage forever.
Hopefully, yeah.
It's magic, isn't it? Complete magic. Lovely.
Start your journey to a better night's sleep with an Aberley adjustable bed from Care and Comfort Products. We hand build bespoke adjustable beds and foam mattresses to suit all needs, and with a 10-year guarantee, with over 2 decades of experience and a personal service that's second to none. What have you got to lose? Your next step now is to request your free, no obligation information pack to find out more about the options available. To receive yours, call Andrew and his friendly team on the telephone number on screen or visit careandcomfort.co.uk.
So Andrew, I was just thinking, from everything we've just learned, Care and Comfort are kind of like our very own personalised sleep doctor, really, aren't they?
A little bit like that, in that we take a prescriptive approach to finding the best product for your needs. As we said, we've had to take your height and your weight measurements, your sleeping preferences, any medical conditions that you have, and all those things we take into account to find the right sleeping solution for you.
And from there, you're with me every step of the journey as well. So you're customising the mattress to me, you're finding the right kind of bed, we're making the decision together on terms of the finish, and then there are lots of additions as well, the drawers, the massage, do you want to add this, do you want to add that? It's a really nice, pleasurable journey to take together, actually, isn't it, as you and the customer?
Yeah, it's exciting, and actually it's very nice to hear from customers after they've had their bed. And it's fair to say this is a product that does change people's lives, because if you're suffering with bad sleep, it has a knock-on effect on every other area of your life. You're obviously more irritable, tired, grumpy, and it could affect your work, your relationships, and everything else. And we just hear some fantastic stories from people and this bed has been a real life changer for them.
Yeah, because this really will change, actually, the lives of some people, and it may be members of your family that you're thinking of right now that this would be a perfect solution for as well. Wouldn't it be wonderful if this could actually continue to give someone independence and give them the ability to stay in their own home as well, to have an adjustable bed? I think, for me, that's one of the most magical things. It's almost the gift you can give to someone else that is personal to them.
There's definitely an element of dignity about the product as well. We've had customers who have been given free hospital beds, but they don't like the look of a hospital bed in their own bedroom, and it reminds them of the situation they're in, which may not be very pleasant, and they deliberately come to us because they know they'll get an adjustable bed that doesn't look like an adjustable bed. It looks like any other bed with a fabric of their choice, contemporary as they like, and it just gives them that element of dignity back.
And then I suppose you've got those other people who, I feel like I'm turning into one myself, who have never thought about having an adjustable bed, but actually having experienced it, realise that actually we don't truly rest when we go to bed, and this can give you that back.
It can do, yeah. As I say, we've had customers who are over 100, and we've had customers who are in their 20s, and one customer actually, they were just expecting their first child, and they bought the bed because she wanted to be able to sit up to nurse the baby at night and not disrupt the husband, I guess, or have to get up out of bed. Just a more convenient and comfortable way of feeding the baby.
And everything you need to go with the bed is available as well. All the bedding and the pillows and everything else. It's all part of the 100% solution that Care and Comfort can offer. And if you've got any questions, we are just a call or a website away. I have to tell you, Andrew, I think I'm converted.
Start your journey to a better night's sleep with an Aberley adjustable bed from Care and Comfort Products. We hand-build bespoke adjustable beds and foam mattresses to suit all needs, and with a 10-year guarantee with over 2 decades of experience and a personal service that's second to none. What have you got to lose? Your next step now is to request your free, no-obligation information pack to find out more about the options available. To receive yours, call Andrew and his friendly team on the telephone number on screen or visit careandcomfort.co.uk. This has been a paid presentation on behalf of Care and Comfort Products.